Hi, Mike here from Supreme Gadgets. Hope you're all having a great day. Now today I've got an unboxing of the Amazon Kindle Fire HDX 7-inch model. Okay, now before I move on to the actual unboxing, let me just do a quick apology. If there is any problems with the sound during this video, it's because I'm actually using the microphone on my camcorder itself rather than a lapel mic, so the sound may shift from right to left as I move. That is because my lapel microphone has actually decided to go a bit stupid on me. I've tried to use it today to this video, and all I'm getting is a load of background noise. So I've actually swapped back to using the camcorder's microphone until I can obviously get something sorted. Okay, so let's get on with the actual unboxing itself. So to start with, what we have here is the actual Amazon Kindle Fire HDX box. Okay, on the front of it we've got an actual picture of the Kindle Fire itself. On this side we've just got the Kindle Fire HDX Beyond HD. That's just some specifications there, nothing on that side really, same on that side, again the bottom as well, and then just some technical details, well, some general details about the actual device itself. If I just do a quick zoom in on there. Okay, so we've got HDX display. It's a 1920 by 1200 display, 200 million pixels for vivid, lifelike pictures. Incredible selection of TV shows, books, magazines, movies. Unlimited cloud storage for your Amazon content. Stay connected and productive. Fast web browsing, Skype, email, calendar, support Gmail, Outlook, and there's even an Office Suite called Office Suite 7.2 included. Great for the whole family. Ultra fast quad core, so it's a quad core 2.2 GHz processor with 2 GB of RAM, up to 10 hours of battery life. Let others join in whilst you share films, TV shows, photographs on your large screen TV with Miracast enabled accessories, or of course the Amazon Fire TV as well, which I've recently reviewed on this channel. Revolutionary live video help, so you get the Mayday on this, and top games and apps in HD, so the Amazon App Store. And there's just a quick picture of the actual Kindle Fire itself. Now this is actually the 2013 model. They haven't released a new HDX 7-inch model for 2014. All they've done is release the 8.9-inch model. The only difference really is the specs are slightly higher, but it's no major difference, it looks, on the specs anyway. So everything should work fine on this. Plus I got this actually on an Amazon Black Friday deal, so if you're interested and you get this video soon enough, they've got the Amazon Fire the Kindle Fire's 7-inch models with £100 off. So the 16 GB is £99, the 32 GB is £130, and the 64 is £160. And in actual fact this is the 64 GB version. Okay, so let's have a look at the actual unboxing. So we'll just slide this out of here. I've already undone the actual tape just to make it a little bit easier for me. I'm still making a mess of this unboxing. Okay, so I'll just move the actual cardboard surround to one side. Okay, so here is the box itself. Just got Amazon printed on the front there. Kindle Fire HDX on that side, Kindle Fire HDX and that sort of thing. Put the lid, and this is the actual Kindle Fire itself. So if I just pull that out, and that is the Kindle Fire 7-inch model. You can see my reflection in there. Got a camera just up there, and on the back it's the Amazon logo as well. So if I just undo this, slide it out of the packaging, pop pop that onto one side. And there we are. Oh, you can see my reflection. So we've got the little camera up there. Loads of fingerprints over it at the moment while I'm actually unpacking it. Then on this side we've got a volume rocker, power switch, headphone jack there. Just trying to find the charging socket actually. There's a charging socket, I think. It's the USB charging socket as well. And it's got this sort of slight slant around the edge as well. Okay, so that is the actual Kindle Fire itself. So what we've got included on this is the actual instruction manuals. Okay, just basic instructions, really nothing too explanationary. Doesn't really give you a huge amount of details in these anymore. Just how to get started, really. Put that to one side. We also have a other book. What's in here? This is just the legal stuff, I think, which, to be honest, no one ever reads. Okay, then we've got the charging cable. So it's the USB, standard port USB to micro USB on that side. So it's a fair length cable. Not sure how long it is exactly. It is actually longer than the iPad charging cable, the iPhone charging cable. Okay, and then here we've got the power supply unit. So we've got the brick, that's the actual transformer itself, and the UK power adapter. So I'll just clip on there. I'll just do that quickly. There we are. That's just a bit of plastic on there. Just tear that off. Probably find out I should have done this before. There we are. That's the charging cable. Sorry, charging transformer. USB port there. 3-pin UK plug there. And that, to be honest, looks about all we get in the actual box itself. I've actually got another unboxing, the case for it. Now I haven't actually bought the Amazon official case because, to be honest, they were ridiculously expensive. So what I do is I get a cheaper alternative that does about the same thing, really. Although, who knows, I might regret it. We'll have to see. Getting it out of these boxes is always difficult, especially when you're filming. There we are. Coming out now. Okay, so this is the actual case. Just remove the insides a bit. It's got a Velcro fastening there to stop the Kindle from falling out. Oh, that's the silica gel just gone flying on the floor. And that is the case. So what we've got is a cutaway for the actual ports there. I think that's some of the cutaways. And we've got a cutaway for the camera. And it also stands up as well. There's a stand, I think, there. You can stand it up. I'm not sure how to stand it up here. Stand it up that way somehow. Yeah. Let's have a workout at that a bit later on. So that is the Amazon Kindle Fire case. And that is the box to the Kindle Fire case. It's a Bold Standby Pro for Kindle Fire HDX 7-inch model. It's a case crown. So it got good reviews on Amazon, so I thought I'd buy that. It would save myself about £10 to £15 off the actual price that Amazon charge for their cases. So that is the unboxing of the Kindle Fire HDX, as you can see there, and that all should fit in nice into that case, which I'll get sorted out later. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do a quick boot up on the camera, if I can find the power switch, and then I'll get it all set up and come back to you with a review in a few days' time. Let's just see what happens. There we are. Kindle Fire. And you want to go through all the setup process with me, I suppose. And there we are, just got all the setup process. So what I shall do is go and set it up, and in a few days' time, once I've had a chance to use it, I'll come back with a full review. So here we are, roughly just under 24 hours later after I actually did the unboxing, and I've actually had a chance to use the Kindle Fire HDX quite a bit over the sort of the last day. Got a good idea of how it works and that, so I've been able to put it in its case as well, as you can see here, and I've got my initial impressions on the Kindle itself. So just first of all, let's have a look at the case. It's a book full case, so you open it up like that, and you've got a stand on that side there, and that actually can stand it up, and you've got cutouts for where your different things are as well. Okay, so to start with, what you get when you turn on the actual Kindle Fire, by the way, this case does actually lock the Kindle up when you shut it up. It uses the same kind of magnets like the iPad does. That's really handy. So when you turn the Kindle Fire on, unless you've actually purchased without special offers, you get this kind of advert on the screen, so you can just swipe and that gets rid of that. It's no major issue, that. And you go into the actual home screen, and you get a carousel there of all your most recent applications and films, music, etc., pictures that you've been using. And then you can go down to your favourites there, and also at the top you've got more detailed options, like you've got the shop, you've got your actual games. Go back, I can find out how to get back on here, there we are, and you've got the apps, books, movies and so on. So the initial impression when I actually first turned it on was a slight disappointment, I must admit, because the brightness was quite the way up when I first got into this menu here, and I could just faintly see a very light grey oval in the middle of the screen. Where this is a darker grey, the background, there was this lighter grey in the middle of the screen, and I could just make out where it said actual Kindle Fire, roughly around there, as if the wording Kindle Fire from when it had been starting up had actually burnt into the screen somehow. So I was a little bit concerned about that when I first saw that. However, that does seem to have disappeared, so thankfully and hopefully that won't come back. But the other slight problem, well, not problem, but issue I had was if you're looking at a white background, say for example this website, I don't know if you can actually see it on here on the camera, but you actually get, just about see it possibly, a very light blue halo going all the way around the screen, and that is actually due to the fact the Kindle Fire HDX uses blue LEDs instead of white LEDs to light up the screen, supposedly to reduce the amount of battery power needed to light the screen up. So it's classed as a feature of the HDX and not as a bug, so you know it's not going to go back because of that problem, but it just is a little bit noticeable, especially when you first start using it, but obviously you get used to it and you probably won't notice it in the future. But other than that, it does seem a really responsive device. Everything's quite fluid. It's got some great apps on here. You can use the App Store from Amazon themselves, if I can find it. Go into apps there, and then go into the shopping cart up there, and then you've got the App Store appear on the screen when it does. There we are. So that's all your apps. You also tend to get a free app a day as well with Amazon, so you can choose what apps to install. And also, if you actually want to, you can do sideloading of apps on here. So if there's an app that's available on the standard Google Play Store, because technically this actually runs Android, you can usually install it on the Amazon Fire Kindle. What you need to do is swipe down from the top, go into settings here, go into the application options, and then make sure apps from unknown sources is turned on. Once you've done that, there's a couple of different ways of doing it, but the easiest is to go into the internet browser and go into a website called, just go into it here, onemobile.com. Okay, and this One Mobile is an app store. So you can go through here, find the app store in the, there we are, I've actually found it there, the One Mobile Market. If you tap on there, you can actually download that to your Amazon Kindle Fire, and that will install their app store. And once you've done that, the majority of the apps from the Google App Store will actually appear on their App Store itself. So if we go into here, I have now got, if I go into device, there, One Mobile App Store, and up it pops, and these are all the apps on the Google App Store, or the vast majority of them, especially the ones that are free. Now, I have tried a few apps. I've got a antivirus on the Kindle Fire, so if I get any issues with any dodgy apps, then obviously that's going to catch them out. I've downloaded Google Earth, because that's not available on the Amazon App Store, and I've also downloaded a good file manager as well. Plus, I did try to download the official the official YouTube app, but that for some reason wouldn't work because it relies on the Google Play services, so that wouldn't work. But there's plenty of third-party YouTube apps that you can actually get on here as well. So it is a decent device. As I said, if you can get the side loading done, you get a load more apps. The other apps I've downloaded is the Google Chrome browser as well. That's obviously a great app, and the Xbox One Smart Glass app, which isn't available on the Amazon App Store, and OnLive as well. So if you want to have a go at some gaming, the OnLive app is there as well, which you can use. Video playback on here is excellent. If I go into some videos, go into something like this, I will have to turn the sound probably all the way down so I don't get caught. But if I go into there, see the actual screen. It doesn't fill the full screen because it is slightly bigger than a wide screen, because it's 1920 by 1200 rather than 1080 there. You also get X-ray, so you can see who's actually in the program or the movie that you're watching, which is quite handy if it supports that is. So that is really my experience initially of it. The other thing that I've actually tried is some of the games. The games can be used, some of them can be used with the Fire TV game controller. I've linked that up to the Kindle Fire, and some of the games, Sonic the Hedgehog, does actually, for instance, work with the game controller. There are others, and one of them I did try, Carmageddon, which worked perfectly fine with the game controller on the Fire TV, doesn't work with the game controller on the Kindle Fire, which is a bit sad. But it's just one of those things, really. And the other thing is quite interesting, is you can actually copy game saves from your Fire TV to the Kindle Fire. I found that out last night. What I did was I used a side-loaded app on the Fire TV, a file browser, copied my saves from Grand Theft Auto 3, installed Grand Theft Auto 3 on here, and then used the file manager I side-loaded onto this to put the actual game saves in the main GTA 3 folder, started GTA 3 up, and it went straight into the game from where I left it on the Fire TV. So that is quite an impressive thing as well. So that is my initial impressions of the the Kindle Fire HDX. As I said, a couple of disappointments, especially with the blue halo around the screen, but that is a feature, not a bug, so even if I sent it back and got it replaced, I'd end up with the same problem. The other issue was that screen burning, but hopefully that won't appear back again. Maybe it was just a little flaw or something as I started it up. Other than that, it seems to be working fine, and I'm impressed with it so far. So I'll bring some more details in a few weeks' time, and I've had more chance to use the Kindle Fire HDX. So until next time, thanks very much for watching. Bye for now. Well, thanks for stopping by and checking out our video. If you liked it, be sure to give it that thumbs up, and you can always leave a comment below to let us know what you thought as well. Be sure to subscribe, that way you get kept up to date with all our brand new videos as soon as they're released. Check out our blog by clicking this button over here, and you can always follow us on Twitter and Facebook too, at Supreme Gadgets. Also, if you want to watch another of our videos, click on it. Right here. You sure can't tempt me? Go on, click on it. Alright then, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.